Oh, my screen is dirty. There we go. Oh, y'all. I could not get up. I got up around, 11, 12, something like that. Stayed up. I'm sorry, y'all. Sorry for not being on time. Got up and then I fell back to sleep around 2 and I overslept. So good morning, good morning. How y'all doing? Let me get my bearings, child. Come, hey, mama. Mama, hey. Oh, child. Did you smell that lavender last night? It was in your bed. Oh, boy, I slept good. I slept so good. Did he pee in the bed? Did he pee in the bed? Did, uh-oh, so what did I tell you? He I said, you can help it, can't you, Carter? Yes. You don't think he told you? You think Carter do just be talking. Uh-oh, we got no coffee. Did you do it? I heard you doing it. Oh, boy. I am tired, child.
It's your daddy's birthday.
And Mama, I got to jump on you. I done sent out my happy birthday on Facebook. I just got to see him. I posted that video with Katie talking about, happy birthday, Papa. That verse. Happy birthday, Papa. He was so cute. He did. Happy birthday, Papa. It's Papa's birthday. Good morning, y'all. How y'all doing? I'm tired, y'all. I am. Y'all know what we getting ready for. Y'all know. So all day. Yesterday, first of all, I got some good news for y'all. Oh, y'all, I got some good news. Good news. All I want to say is, I want y'all to say this. Everything works out in my favor. Everything always works out for me. You need to say that. I'm telling you, my manifestation journal that I did, shout out to Miss Catherine who did it with me. Oh, I manifested some things and it is coming into fruition right now. Yeah. I told y'all the next 30 days of my life was not going to be the same, and it's not. I told y'all, oh my goodness. Hold on, y'all. Get these glasses. I let y'all know when I was doing that 30-day manifestation. I said, hold on, y'all. Good gracious. Ooh, I slept so good. Good gracious. I told y'all my next 30 days was not going to be the same. Things are going to be different. So yesterday I told you I had 2 appointments. One, Hammer, which I did not cancel his vet appointment. I'm glad I didn't. And 2, I had to go see the VA rep about my disability. So Hammer had his appointment. Hammer weighs 35 pounds. He's complete with his shots. Found out, y'all guess how much the shot was? $18. That's how much it was yesterday for him to get his shots. And I went ahead and booked him to get neutered in November. He'll be 6 months in, probably a little over 6 months. And the vet was saying, there's research out there to that says that, no, she said it's not enough research out there to say that it hurts large breed dogs to get neuter at that age. Because I know y'all gonna come for me. But, so that's how we don't have to wait. But she said it'll be better in his favor to go ahead and get it done while he's young because it's gonna be big, whatever. So we're getting it done. It's already set up. I already paid the deposit yesterday. And he's gonna have his dew claws surgically removed. Y'all, the whole procedure, you wouldn't even believe how much it's gonna be. $300 with antibiotics and pain medicines and everything. It take care of everything. That's good. So went to that appointment. She said Hammer's going through the linky stage. She said he's gotten taller, but his weight is good. He's only 35 pounds. He seems bigger than that though. But she said he's getting ready to pack on some pounds, but it's good that he's not too big because that's going to help when he gets older, so he won't have all those joint problems. So he's growing really good. Then I went to my VA appointment. Y'all, I am so happy. First of all, I did not have my medical records. Only thing I had when I went to the VA went to the VA rep here in Tupelo. All I had was my DD 214. Who was she talking to? All I had was my DD 214. So talk to her, whatever, let her know that I had already started the claim. I just needed her help because I couldn't log in. She said, cool, whatever. And she was going over like the things I would be claiming. And she said, are these service connected injuries? And I said, yes. I said, when I got out the military, they sent back, when you out process, you do all your, man, get out of here. John, you was on it because my finger was on the trigger too. So anyway, I ain't got to go through all that. I'm just going to tell y'all this. She was just like, you need to get your records, my civilian records, my military records. She told me I needed to, just all these things I needed to do. But she said, it don't seem like it's going to be a problem. So before I even left her office, she was like, let me make a phone call real quick to see if I could see what your service-connected disabilities were. Girl, she made that phone call. And that man was like, yeah, I see the lettering in her file. Y'all, this is, let me see, 24 years ago when I got out the military. She's like, yeah, I see the letter in her file. No, he was like, I see the letter in her file. She said, can you send it over? He said, yeah. He emailed it over to her. She printed me a copy. We sat there and looked at it. All I'm going to say is I should be getting more than 100%. Insane. And it got better. Like everything that is wrong with me and things I didn't even know that was on my, what they say was service connected. I didn't even know that I've been having problems with for years. Y'all, my back, my knees, my feet, all of that is service connected. And I'm like, oh my God. So did that. So she was like, oh girl, this is not gonna be no problem at all. She said, with the military being shut down, this is not one of the offices that is slowed down. She said, this is really a good time to put in your claim because she said they're allocating funds. And I'm like, she said it may be a little slower getting your records, my medical records from the military. But she was like, it's not going to be no issue. And I was like, I've waited 24 years to get this done. So anyway, and I told her, I was like, I've tried to get my civilian records concerning my knees, but the physician, when I called, they said they didn't, well, I went to the hospital said they didn't have the records. They did away with the records or whatever. And I got all these numbers that they said they couldn't get it. She said, oh, you can just get a statement from the physician. Surely he can write something, said that he did the two surgeries on your knee. And I was like, okay, whatever. So yeah, I called yesterday. And this is after I leave the VA or whatever. I called and I was like, hey, I'm calling to see da 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 da. So I explained the situation. I hadn't even got to the part where I wanted her to ask the physician, could he write the letter? I was like, you probably not going to be able to find my name. But she's like, Oh, I said, you probably won't be able to find me, nor I know you probably can't help me, but at least you can point me to the right direction. She said, okay. So I tell her X, Y, and Z. And she said, give me your birthday again. So I gave her my birthday. She said, what is your name? And I was like, oh, my name was different. Duh, remember. My name was different. I even had the wrong date. The surgery was in 2010. So that's 15 years ago. She was like, give me that information. She was like, oh, you came up in our system. What? She's like, I have your records from the surgery. All you got to do is come in, sign a release form. We could print this out for you. What? I said, I'm on my way. Girl, I went up there. I wanted to jump out of that vehicle because those records mean everything to my service-connected disability. This explains the surgeries and everything. It explains everything, y'all. So I went, got the records, got them printed off, and I was getting ready to go home, and I was like, shoot, I'm right over here by the VA office. Let me drop it off, because that's too many papers to email. I go, drop off my records, and the lady was like, you got them? I was like, I do. She was like, wow, she was excited for me. So she put that in my file or whatever. I'm going to be finished with all my paperwork by Friday. That claim goes in. Y'all, I was so happy. This month has turned around for me so much. So much. Kaden got his appointment coming up. And on top of everything, I came home and my dad, he had went to the post office box yesterday. So he was like, I went in his room to tell him what was happening with the VA because I was excited, y'all. He's like, how long have I been telling you to go start? He said, you may get more than 100%. He said, especially with you having 2 surgeries and my hips and my freaking back. My back. The lady at the VA place, she was like, do your back be hurting? I was like, all the time. But I know it's from my hips. She said, those are secondary conditions. I was like, what? She was like, yeah. My daddy was like, you probably gonna get more than 100%. So anyway, I go in the room with him. He telling me this, da-da-da-da-da. He handed me this envelope, this yellow envelope. I go, and I was like, I got a birthday. I was so happy I got a birthday card. So I opened a birthday card. Y'all see this? I'm gonna read it. It is so sweet, y'all. It is so sweet. So first it says, wherever today, see what I'm talking about? Did I get them? I got you. I got you. Okay, wherever today takes you, I hope it keeps you smiling, laughing, and celebrating the whole day through. Have an awesome birthday. This is the only one I'm going to read because I did not know. I got to read this. It says, hi, Kimmy. I've watched you on the replay on YouTube for about a year. Oh, my God. I hope you have continued success. Happy 49th birthday, Miss White. Thank you, Miss White. I did not know. I don't know what your YouTube name is, but thank you. This was everything. And it lets me know that, it's a lot of people that watch these coffee and conversations on the replay. It's people that go through, oh gosh. Thank you, Miss Luxury. There are people that go through, hold on, let me turn this on subscriber mode. Let me turn this on subscriber mode. Hold on just a minute. Okay. So there are people that go through the live chat, read the chat to see what we're talking about in the chat. There are people that come back through, watch the replays, And there are people that have been following us for over since the very beginning. And you all I may never see them in the chat, but that does not mean they're not here. And it doesn't mean that this coffee and conversation does not make a difference in somebody's life. And it's cards like this and all the other cards that let me know what I'm doing is actually good. And people look forward to this coffee and conversation. I look forward to it. And I just want to tell y'all thank you so much. Thank you, Miss White, for this card. This was everything. I appreciate you appreciating me enough on my special day. That meant the world to me, as well as everybody else who sent a birthday card, who sent a super chat for my birthday, who sent a gift. I appreciate you so much because you didn't have to do it. You y'all didn't, and it just made me feel seen. It makes me feel loved, um, appreciated, all of those things. So I appreciate y'all. I really do. This was by far one of the best birthdays ever. I didn't say the best, but one of the best because it lets me know that people care. And it lets me know that I'm just not getting up every morning blowing out smoke. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm making a difference in people's lives, as well as my own. Forget Paw Patrol. We got Troll Patrol up in here. John is crazy. Listen, I was up at 12 something talking to John on Discord. I said, John, I got to go back to sleep. I'm about to go back to sleep. I can't be fooling with John. John live in Scotland. He on a whole nother time zone. I'm sitting up there knocked out. That's why I overslept this morning. Sit up there on social media. Got up and did my hair real quick, flat ironed it, and put a scarf on it. Brushed my teeth, washed my face, got myself together, and laid back down. See, that's the point. That's the problem. I shouldn't have laid back down. Let me see what y'all was saying. And did I speak to everybody? Good morning, Feronia. Hold on a minute. Good morning, Miss Catherine. Good morning, Patricia. Good morning, Joy. Good morning, Miss Reba. Miss Reba, I saw you was up this morning. I said, what is Miss Reba doing up? Who else? What's up to South Memphis show? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Fuganese. She said, what? I'm on time? And I ain't on time. Sorry, Fuganista. Good morning. Hey, Lakeisha. Hey, Miss Batty Lynn. Hey, Mr. Rhonda. Hey, bless God. Morning to you, Sister Shalom. Peace and prosperity to Israel. And blessings on you and the family in the mighty name of Jesus. Hallelujah. I know that's right. Good morning, Nazir. Good morning, Running Morning Coffee. Hillbilly Man. How's Tupelo? I guess it's doing good. You tell me. Josiah, good morning. He said, nice, auntie. My auntie. Good morning. Shout out to him on his growth and progress. I know, and I almost canceled his appointment. I thought his visit was about to be another $100 and some dollars. That bill went up by $18. That's why I'm gonna cancel it. But yeah. So a Hammer, y'all, he did not want to go. When I pulled my vehicle around to the back and I got his leash and I went to get him, he knew. He knew we was going to the vet. He did not want to get in that vehicle. He did not. I had to pick him up and put him in there. I was like, Lord, he whined the whole way. He was just whining, so I was trying to pet him. He was whining so bad. I said, we're going to start taking more trips. And I asked the vet, I said, can I take him to go take a bath? Because Hammer stinks. She's like, 1 more week. She said, I wouldn't say that, but I want to make sure that he's safe. She said 1 more week. So I have to wait a week after this shot takes effect, this parvo shot. 1 week, and then I could take him. In first place, I'm going to take him to Tractor Supply. Tractor Supply got a little doggy place where you can go give him a bath. I could give him a bath here, but Hammer don't like cold water, and he don't like cold water. He too big to come in the house, so I got to take him somewhere to get a bath. So I'm gonna take him to Tractor Supply, get his bath, and then I'll start scheduling his groomer appointments. And also, I'm getting his dew claws surgically removed. Only reason why I'm doing that is because I remember I had a Yorkie poo, and she had dew claws, and I could never cut them. And they were almost, sometimes they'd be almost gonna grow back into the skin. We don't want that. So they're gonna remove his dew claws for 2 weeks. Hammer gonna be out of commission. He gonna be in a garage. He gonna hate that. He is going to hate that. But just for his own safety, for not getting infections or whatever, being out there in the dirt, I'll keep him in a clean environment. Put him in the garage. So he'll be out there for 2 weeks. It's gonna take him 2 weeks to heal, especially from them dew claws. They're gonna put I guess stitches in it or something. Good morning, everyone. Good morning. I hope y'all having a blessed day. Kimmy, you are doing a great job with him. I hope so. I hope so. But the vet told me like once a month, bring him to the vet and let him, get accustomed to them. So as he get larger, he wouldn't have such a hard time coming to the vet. Because she said most Great Pyrenees don't even come to the vet when they're large dogs because they're so used to being at home, you can't get them to come, and they cut up so bad. But she said Hammer's doing really good. She said he has a really good temperament. Really good temperament. But yesterday, girl, he barked so bad in the vet. I never heard. Hammer really don't bark that much. A little bit, but not really, girl. He would not shut up. I was like, and he's bigger now, so his bark is loud. I'm like, Lord, he wouldn't get on the daggone table. Not for me, he wouldn't. And I don't want to drag him because I don't want him to have a bad experience. But did I show y'all a picture of Hammer? I don't know if I did or not. This is when he was going to the vet. Look at Hammer. He was going to the vet. I had been rubbing his head, and so when I would put my arm back, he would put his head on that center console. And he was just looking at the front door, looking at the front window. He's so cute. And y'all look at this stuff right here. Look at this. Look at this. That's my daddy and Jazz. Jazz went and sat on my daddy lap. Oh, I want y'all to show y'all this too. You see this right here? I got them from Goodwill yesterday for Caden. Some Nike Air Max. I went to Goodwill yesterday looking for a shirt, like a long sleeve shirt to go with my jeans and my boots and my hat. So I found one at Goodwill. So Kaden was like, "Can I look?" I said, "Yeah." He found them Nike Air Max. Sure did. I probably didn't even pay $6 for them, maybe something like that. I was positive energy on everyone in the chat except the trolls. What is new in Northern Mississippi? Not much. Everybody like and subscribe. Let me see. Thank you, Miss Luxury. I did text you. Oh, you did? Girl, I didn't even have time to even look at it. I was so busy yesterday. I did not have time. He is stubborn. Yeah, he is. We're gonna be loving this. No bags. It's stinking self. Yeah, those are nice from Goodwill. Girl, don't be knocking on Goodwill. I done got some nice shoes from Goodwill. I went and got the boots yesterday for the y'all know, for my dad party. Went and got the boots. Girl, I did all the chicken coops yesterday. Me and Kaden both, we did 3 chicken coops. We raked up all the poo. I got some lavender to come in from lavender, little spices, little things to come in from Temu. Girl, I put that all in the coop, all around the coop, and I still had a big old bag left over. Let me show y'all. I ordered this from Temu. I was surprised. I didn't know it was gonna come in like that. Oh boy. Oh. Ooh. So it came in a big bag, large bag, and then oh, it smells so good. And then it came with these little baggies and these little ribbons. I didn't even know this was gonna come with the bags and the ribbons. I just wanted the what's on the inside. Can y'all see it? Y'all smell so good. So I had enough to put around the coop, on the outside of the coop. Coop smells delightful. I made up some baggies, put them in our bed, up underneath my pillow where my head is. Y'all, I slept so good last night. You and Katie have been working. We have been working. I'm going to show y'all after a while. We're going to go outside. But we cleaned up all 3 coops, put down wood chips. I put all the feed in there. I bought 150 pounds of chicken feed yesterday. So I got that, put that all in the chicken coops. They good. They good. Kimmy, you look absolutely beautiful today. Really? I got some rest, child. This smells. Oh, God, it smells so good. This is straight lavender. Thank you. This is a sweatsuit. This is a whole sweatsuit, but I ain't put the pants on today. I wore another pair of pants. I think I got this from either Fashion Nova or Shein. For some reason, I'm thinking Fashion Nova. My mind telling me Fashion Nova. I'm supposed to be finished making up the macaroni this morning, but y'all, I hadn't quite woke up yet. I have not woken up yet. So me and Kaden stayed out all day yesterday morning, yesterday evening. When we got in, I started working on the chicken coop. So I got that part of my job done. Chicken coop is done. All I have to do now is cook the macaroni. I got one more pan of macaroni to cook, and then make the rolls. I probably got about 200 to 300 rolls I'm gonna make. It's gonna take me 2 days. I'm thinking about starting today and put the rolls in Ziploc bags. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. So yeah, started cooking the rolls today. I'm thinking about making about 100 rolls today, which is nothing but 2 batches of rolls, and then make it tomorrow. And Friday we'll be putting tents up, putting everything together Friday. And then Saturday, all we have to do is warm the food up and put it outside. I've done all the prep work for the food except for the chicken. Jazz has already cooked the chicken. She barbecued the chicken. That's done. The sweater, lavender is supposed to be good for you. I have herb book and it talks about it. I actually burned the oil. You know what? I'm gonna get some more lavender. For some reason, I bought first I bought 2 lavender plants. I keep killing them. I cannot save those plants for nothing. Then I bought 2 more. They died. How do you grow lavender plants? And they were so pretty. We had my husband was going somewhere on a truck. We was somewhere in the Midwest, and we passed this lavender farm. Y'all, the prettiest thing. All those purple flowers. You can smell the lavender in the air. Oh my God. So I wanted to grow, I wanted at least one or two plants. Girl, I can't grow them. You keep lavender on deck. I love lavender. It's super cold here. I think Riddle came early. You know what, John? At first, I've been watching the weather, like the Storm Chasers channel, because they talk about the weather. And at first, they said we was going to have a warm winter. Now they predicting it to be cold and a lot of snow, even to affect Mississippi, northern Mississippi. So I don't know, y'all. Excuse me for slurping a coffee. The Charles gonna say, Kimmy, is it plant killer now? Well, I guess I am, because I killed a lavender plant, 4 of them. I just want to thank y'all. I really do. Y'all just don't know how much my birthday meant to me. My birthday means everything to me. To me, birthdays, I told y'all this before, but birthdays to me mean more than Christmas or anything, or Mother's Day, or my birthday is my day. Although, I share with other people, but my birthday is my day. That's a special day for me. And that means everything. And I told y'all, nobody had to buy anything for me. If you just wanted to just give me a card, trust me, I would have been just as happy. And the cards were beautiful. I am going to save these cards. All the cards I have up in my room, I will forever have these cards. I will never get rid of these cards. When I'm on, if I'm sad one day or if I'm depressed, I'm going to read these cards. These cards, y'all picked out the perfect cards. Even the little wording on the cards meant everything. Or I'm going to think about, think about things you did for me. Like this necklace right here. I like things that mean something. And I didn't even know that about myself until I got older. But I love things that have a meaning. Like, for instance, my bedroom set. People be like, you got an old bedroom set? It's a meaning behind that. My parents had that bedroom set when I was a kid, and they gave it to me years ago. And I will never get rid of that. That's antique. And when I think about that, it takes me back to when I was a little kid sleeping in the bed with my mama, because I be scared. I'm telling you, I love things that have meaning. Good morning, Break Forever. So that's why, because I be wanting to get another bedroom set. Like, I want something different. But then I think about, I got this antique bed. It's antique now, solid wood, y'all, straight solid. I got this, my parents had that bedroom set in the 80s. And I remember when my dad had his first back surgery, and it was a water bed. That was a water bed. But, all I did was get the frame for a regular bed. But that set went to a water bed. And I think about when my dad had back surgery. Now we'll go in a room, bringing things to him and helping him. I remember when we lived in Ohio, and I'd be scared of the dark or have a bad dream, and I would go in my mom's room, and my mom be like, "Shh, get down right here." Or my dad went to like a gospel meeting. I used to be so happy when he left, because then that I could sleep in the bed with my mama then. Because otherwise I have to sneak in a room and get on the floor. That's what that bread do for me. So I love stuff with meaning. Like this necklace, this forever made me think of Miss Carolyn. This Kendra Scott necklace, and remember y'all, Kendra Scott necklaces are supposed to be gifted to you. You're never supposed to buy your own. Because I could have bought one a long time ago. It's about the meaning, what they mean. Yeah. So How many of y'all like that? Like things that mean something. You could look at something and it take you back to a time in your life. And like I remember when I have some letters from Jazz when she was a little girl and she wrote the Tooth Fairy. But see, she was so smart. She knew I was the Tooth Fairy. And she would write a note back to the Tooth Fairy about her tooth and about the money and being grateful. And she know that would get up under my skin. Tell my dear Tooth Fairy. She was talking to me. You like that, Miss Catherine? You like that too, Miss Reba? That Jazz was something else, girl. Jazz was the child that tell you, Mama, I don't know why you using that, what did she tell me? I don't know why you be using that belt, because it don't hurt. Oh, girl, you are awful. Excuse me, I didn't burp. That was just a noise. Yeah. We're going to go outside in a minute. It don't get light until after 6 now. When is Mama, when time change? Ma. Ma. Mama. When does time change? It should be coming. Jazz with the girl, real smart mouth. When does time change? It should be coming up like. I thought it was in October. Yeah, when the time change? Girl, Jazz, and she like that to this day. Girl, she have been giving me the business this week. She been giving me the business. Oh, it's November the 1st? I thought it was in October. Rochelle probably is right though. I think you right. I think I know you right. Yeah. Girl, Jasmine giving me the business. Me and her been butting heads all week. But I love her though. I do. Hey, that is my other half. That is my shadow. Kaden is the good part of me. And she the good part too. But Kaden is more. They're so similar, but maybe that's why they don't get along. Cause Kaden, let me tell y'all so. Let me see. The first Saturday of November. November the 2nd. Kimmy, I have all girls I can play. Girl, let me tell you something. So y'all know Kaden. Maybe y'all didn't know. Kaden still be sleeping in the bed with me. He do. I know he old. I know he's 7. He should not be in there. Thank you, Tips World. Hey, girl, where you been? I know he should be in the bed with me, but Kaden still be coming in that room, sleeping in the bed with me. So anyway, he gonna tell me last night, he gets out the tub. He's like, Mama, lock the door. I was like, what? He said, Mama, lock the door. I said, why? Because Jazz gonna come in here and see. He want the door locked because Jazz will come in the room and say, come on, Kaden, get up out of here. You gonna sleep in your bed. And Kaden had went back to his room and slept in his room. But last week, he was having flies. Like, when we open the door, the flies just come in. And they come in the house and they go straight to Kaden's room. Kaden got the biggest window in the house for the bedrooms, and they go straight to his room in that window, and he cannot stand a fly. Hope you enjoy. I did. You know what? I enjoyed people appreciating me. That meant everything. My mom, let me show y'all my boots that I got. My mom and dad bought my boots. Which I ain't had to do nothing now. I had to put some money with it, but I'm just gonna say they bought the boots. They didn't, but I put some money with it. But my cowboy boots, y'all have never, let me tell y'all something. Never in my life have I paid so much money for a pair of shoes. Ever. Ever. The most expensive shoes that I have ever worn was Hoka's. I bought some gym shoes. That's the most expensive shoes. I've never even purchased any Nike Air Max. Never owned any Jordans or anything like that. I don't buy shoes like that, you know? I don't buy them real expensive shoes. To me, I've always thought it was a waste. But yesterday I went and got some cowgirl boots. Let me show y'all these boots. Now, excuse me. My feet are funny. I told y'all that. The cute boots that I like had the little pink on them and stuff. Girl, I could not get my foot in that mud. My feet are wide and narrow. Weird. They look short, but they are wide and narrow. So it's hard for me to put my foot in that daggone boot. But I found one. One of my first choice, but they are nice boots. They are really nice. Let me show y'all. And I know I told you I had ordered this brown and white jacket to go with my outfit. Well, it just cleared customs. I don't even think it's going to make it in time. It ain't even going to make it in time. So just in case, I went to Goodwill and found me a shirt to go with my jeans. All I need now, if I go with that little fit, is a brown and white scarf. Other than that, I'm good. I got my cowgirl hat. My sister sent me a hat. It's cute, girl. I was surprised. I said, oh, that's cute. That look like something you wear to a Beyonce concert. Oh, I like that, girl. Okay, let me show y'all these boots. Oh, boy. And they had some. I told y'all they had some at Goodwill. They ain't have my size. So I guess I'm gonna be wearing cowgirl boots all winter. Here they go. Look at these cows. They big too, y'all. I ain't even gonna lie, these boots look big, but they. Oh, I didn't even know them boots had that on there. Oh, these are my cowgirl boots. Aren't they nice? Those are my cowgirl boots. I ain't never owned no cowgirl boots. Yep. And look, I'm gonna show y'all this hat. This is my hat for the party. It's cute, y'all. It is so cute. This is my hat. This is cute. This is cute. This is so cute. And then I got some jeans with some little fringes on them. And I got a cream color shirt, button-down shirt. And I probably gonna wear, I hope my jacket get here. My jacket get here, I ain't got nothing to worry about. But if it don't come, I gotta wear that cream color shirt. And I'm gonna wear unbuttoned and probably a little cami underneath. With that little hat and the brown shoes, girl. You ain't gonna tell me nothing. It's cute. Hat is fire. That my sister sent that hat for me. She did. She did that. The hat is super cute. Those are cute, Kimmy. Those boots was not my first choice. I would have wanted a girly boot, but my feet and my calves are so, girl, look like I got some type of runner's calves. My calves are so big. Jazz is like that too. Calves are big. So it's hard to get them real tall boots over my calf. Yep. Nah, I'm not doing pink accessories. Nah, the color brown and white. It's brown, well, like brown and cream color. It matched the decorations. I don't want to do no pink. We ain't gonna do no pink. So, yeah, I'm excited about the party. I need to be up cooking right now. At least boiling the macaroni. Yeah. But I'm excited, y'all. I'm excited. It's one of the members, y'all remember I told y'all about that lady whose husband had died? They gonna have a funeral on Saturday. We can't cancel the party because this stuff been in motion for a long time. So we won't be able to cancel it. So it's gonna be several people, not everybody, because everybody was not invited from the church. My mom, that was on her part, which was probably good because I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna go to the funeral. But yeah. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. This right here, the way Jazz is doing this, when my dad does die, ain't no need to have a funeral because this is everything. The way she put things together, it's like you remembering somebody while they are here. Because if you look at it, and people may think like, oh, that's harsh to say, but I'm just gonna be real. When you die, I ain't gonna know who at my funeral. I'm not gonna know. I ain't gonna know who there. I ain't gonna be able to smell no roses. So you appreciate people while they are here, so they know that you care about them. This is the perfect thing. Like, to be honest with you, we shouldn't even have a funeral for my dad when he died. This is it. This is the big party right here. This is so people can tell him, how much they appreciate him, how much, because my dad has done a lot for a lot of people. He's helped so many people over the years. You got to think, my dad has been preaching well over 50, 60 years. He's helped so many people financially, emotionally, spiritually. He's helped so many people, and this is an opportunity for people to come to say, thank you. He's baptized a lot of people, hundreds of people. And the crazy part about it is a lot of the people he's helped, they won't be able to come because they live so far away. Now, there are people who are coming from out of town here. It's somebody coming all the way from Texas, from North Carolina. I don't know if one of the people my dad baptized a long time ago, he was in his residency for medical school. He was a real prominent plastic surgeon in Phoenix. Well, he moved to Phoenix, Arizona. He's retired since then. But my dad has helped so many people like that. So many people. And this 80th birthday is a milestone. A lot of people don't hit 80. A lot of people don't have nothing like this. People wait till they die to celebrate them, and it's too late. They don't know. Their family know, but they don't know. And you ain't doing it for the family. You doing it for that person. So, to me, in my opinion, I think funerals are ripoff. When I die, I do not want a funeral. I don't want no funeral. I don't want no, because I'm gone. I don't know. I don't know nothing. I'm gone on, child. I don't know what y'all doing. I don't know if you gave the family money. I don't know that. It ain't benefit me. I'm gone. You gave me flowers. I can't smell them. Half the time when you buy flowers for the family don't get it all anyway. It be everybody else to come up there and grab them plants. You know, funerals are a ripoff. People should throw, and I didn't even think about this until my daughter started planning it. People should be able to throw something like this for their family. Now, I understand freak accidents because you don't know about the freak accidents, but like when you get, if you're able to make it to 80 years old, because the Bible only promises us 70. That's 70 years. So he's already 10 years out, you know? Like my daddy always say, he on a banana peel. He right there at the banana peel, right there at the grave. Celebrate him. And so Saturday is gonna be a real big deal. We saw one of the members that went to the church my dad used to preach at in Tupelo. And they was like, your daddy gonna be so surprised. He gonna be so happy. He might go on to see the Lord then. I told you, I said, Lord, I hope he don't die. So, and I know I'm saying this, I don't know, how could she say that? Because that's where our family, like my daddy tell me all the time, you need to be preparing because I ain't got that much time. I'm on borrowed time. I'm on a banana peel and I'm right there at the grave. So Jazz was like, I hope he don't get too excited and get too happy, or you know what I'm saying. And he go on to glory. That's what I told him, Chad. He might go on to glory after all this, cause it's a big deal, y'all. My daughter has went through a lot of lengths. First of all, with her just planning it, everything. Then each sibling had to give money for this party. Of course, y'all know I gave the least because I ain't got it like the rest of them. But I did do my part. My sister gave a lot. My brother, I did, my mama, and then Jazz. Jazz probably gave more than everybody. But it's going to be horses out here. It's going to be so nice, y'all. And then the food, the games, the music, the atmosphere, it's going to be nice. One of my nieces teach line dances, right? And I told her, I said, girlfriend, you can teach me that line dance. I wanted some dancers to come. Well, not dancers, but like people that do line dance. And I thought, my niece do it. My niece teach line dancing. So I was like, yeah, you got to teach me that daggone, that little 1-2 step. Let me see what y'all saying. Let's see. I have told everyone I know I do not, I don't want no funeral neither, Patricia. I want an immediate family. Yes. You know what? And the crazy part about it is my mother-in-law, when she passed away, well, before she passed away, she told all of us she did not want no funeral. She don't want nobody looking at her. Memorial service maybe, but she don't want nobody looking down at her. She did not want no funeral. And I couldn't understand that, but not I definitely understand. Just sending something. Okay. I told my kids to have a celebration for me, nothing sad. Listen, I done told Jazz. Whenever I leave here, girl, don't you waste that money, put me in no daggone ground. You and Kaden go live. Take that money and live. Girl, I'm gone. You burn me up, put me in a little box or something. I'm gone. Ain't no, why would you spend, and this is just me. Some people believe in that, and no shade to you, but I've been raised like this my whole life. My family is like this. Girl, do you think our family cry at funerals? Girl, we be laughing and joking because we understand the concept of dying. A dying, it's not the end. It's a transition over. You go to church and you read your Bible. This is what you live your whole life to do. Is if you make it, because everybody ain't gonna be in heaven. Girl, don't you think everybody making it? And it ain't for me to say whether you made it or not. That's between you and God. You know where you going. But everybody ain't gonna make it. But if you are gonna make it, this is what you live your whole life for. To go be with God. Why wouldn't you want your family transition? It should, yeah, you're gonna miss them. But look at this. Look at somebody who's 80-some years old, like my dad. I'm gonna miss my dad. I love my dad. You know what I'm saying? But for him, I'm 49. And when I wake up, I'm aching. I'm in pain. So you just pack on um 31 more years onto this body and think how bad I'm gonna be hurting in 31 years if I'm already hurting almost at 50. Just imagine, right? Imagine yourself getting old. It's hard. Like, my dad don't have energy for anything. He's tired. He do get out there. Like, he has spurts. He get out there. He was riding his bicycle the other day. Him and Caden. Let me show y'all. They going up the road. Him, Caden, and Carter. Here they go. Oh, you can't see him. This is my daddy right here. Going up the road with Carter on the back. He 80. He already 80 years old, riding a bicycle. I can't get on no bike, child. These old bad hips of mine. Yeah. So, no. I don't believe in funerals. I don't. That's just me, though. That's me. Don't waste that money. Use it for the living. I've told everyone I know. Yep. Yes, Mr. Jaffa say your dad is going to be so surprised and happy. He definitely be emotional. He will be. Although old snitch neighbor done went and told it, he still don't know to what extent it's gonna be. That's the thing. He don't know. Like yesterday, let me tell you something. I had sent Jazz some money to get the hay bales, right? So when I get back from my appointment, I see my daddy truck around at the chicken coop. I'm like, what are you doing back there? So I drive to the back. And I said, what you doing back here? He said, I'm trying to get these hay bales your daughter bought you. I said, I just chuckled. Then Jazz called me. She said, Papa got them hay bales. I told him I bought them for you. So I said, okay. But I already knew I was going to play along with him. So he tried to open up the thing. He's sitting there offloading them hay bales for his own birthday party. He don't even know that's for the party. Those some of the little things that we're gonna have out for the party. He don't even know. Isn't that cute, y'all? He don't even know. I believe there's a spiritual world. I'm gonna tell you a story later and discuss about what happened to me after I lost my dad. Wow. Funerals and check cashings are a rip out. Money been thrown away, in my opinion. I've already told my family I do not wait. Girl, my cousin owns a funeral home, so I know it is a rip out. But he do a really good service or whatever. He do a real good service. He really do. He live in Alabama. Good service. When my niece died, the little baby, he did a really good job with that. I'm talking about very classy funeral. Very. It puts you in the mind of what's that funeral home in Atlanta? The black funeral home where Fedra was working at. What is it? Willie Walker, Willie Walker, Wonka, something like that. It puts you in the mind of that. Girl, it's real classy. Real old school. I like that. I feel the same way about funerals. A waste of money. I definitely want to be cremated. Kimmy trying to save people money on funeral costs. I'm just saying, it's a ripoff to me. Cause I was raised like this. Don't cry for me at my funeral. I don't want no. Don't make no big well-to-do. If you didn't visit me while I was alive, don't be coming up there when I'm dead. Cause I don't even know you there. My family probably don't even know who you are. Don't even worry about me. Appreciate me. Appreciate your loved ones while they are here. Give your loved ones flowers. And yes, right now, because don't do it when I'm gone, child, because I ain't gonna know it. Wasting all that money on them flowers. You think the family gonna get it, and somebody that went to the funeral walk up to the front of the church and grab a flower and take it home down. They probably didn't even know him. I'm for real. You know, y'all know how they do at these funerals. And my husband is the opposite. He loves a good old funeral. Oh Lord. My mom has always told everyone she wants to be cremated, and almost all of her brothers and sisters was cremated. My mom wanted cremation. That's what I did for her. Yep. That's right. D'Angelo passed away. Ain't that something? Crazy. The body is not the person or. They gone, child. They gone. Soon as they die, they gone. They are gone. I feel that. He don't let no grass grow under his feet. I did a balloon release. I had doves. I can't remember. Let me see. I had doves, but they were babies. I kept them in her honor until they died. Oh wow, it's too cute how y'all are surprising him. Girl, that's all Jazz. She put this stuff together. That's the only daddy she know. She love her papa. But yeah. She put this together and she did a good job. I'm talking about everything is smooth the day of. Girl, it ain't gonna be hard at all. You gotta think. We gonna be well, I don't know how many. We're planning for 200 people. Cause you know my daddy's still preaching now. So that whole church is coming. They bring the church van down here. The whole church will be here. And then my mom, she didn't contact everybody. She ain't contact. Y'all know she old too. She ain't contact everybody. I was like, Mama, why you ain't call the resident preachers? She said, I text. I said, Mama, older people don't read text, especially a man. You got to pick up the phone and call somebody. So a lot of people she didn't even invite, but that's okay. I'm going to record it. I'm going to record it on my camera, but I won't be going live. So, and then too, some people don't want to be recorded. You know what I'm saying? Some people may not want to be on camera. So I'm just going to record, have the camera rolling, but it won't be live. My parents are both 80 and work out every day. Other folks live long lives. I see now the young are dying sooner. You know why young people die sooner? It's because we don't take care of ourselves. We do not. And when you start sitting down and not doing something, that's when your body just goes down. It goes down. Even though I'm hurting, I still get my butt out there, bump that. I'm not about to be, because I look at it like this. If I'm sitting, I'm going to hurt. If I'm up, I'm going to hurt. So I might as well get something done. So, like, I'm out there at that chicken coop. Girl, I be hurting so daggone bad. Ooh. But I sure get it done. My dad had 2 funerals, one in England, one in Scotland. Dang. Wow, that's a lot of money, y'all. That's a lot of money. Good morning, Veronia. Thank you. Hey, Miss Della. She said, good morning, Kimmy in chat. Morning to you, Miss Della. Good morning, Veronia. Yeah, y'all. But that's just that's the way I feel. Because if you have depending on how much your life insurance policy is, if you have a life insurance policy, but depending on how much it is, you got to think about funerals cost a lot. Even cremation still costs a lot. But you'll still save money on a funeral, but funerals cost a lot. Hey, Miss Anna. That costs a lot. And just think about if you elect not to have a funeral, the money you can leave with your family and how they can, how that would be able to help them, you know? So, but yeah. And I wish I was able to go to that funeral just in support of the lady whose husband passed away. But my daddy come first. I'm going to be at the party with my daddy. And my dad, so the thing is, my dad knew that this man had died, right? And we was talking about it yesterday, like, what if he gets a phone call and somebody don't know about the party or whatever, and they say, you know, are you going to be there or whatever? Or, you know, let him know. And he may try to go because my dad used to preach at his church. He's helped the man that passed away a lot. So I'm like, dang. So thank you, Miss Diana. Thank you so much. So we already got like something to tell him in the event he gets a phone call and my dad's like this. If he say he gonna be somewhere, he going. He don't care. Like, so if somebody call him and be like, hey, you gotta be X, Y, and Z, blah, 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 he going. Bump the party. You know what I'm saying? So my daughter was gonna tell him that we having a birthday party for Caden on Saturday. Since he already knows something is going on. So yeah, girl. Yeah. It's crazy. I can't wait to Saturday though. I cannot wait. I cannot. It's gonna be so nice, y'all. I cannot wait. It's gonna be really nice. Really, really nice. And you would think that we ain't got nothing together. My daughter has everything together. Everything is all she gotta do is tablecloths. My mom made the tablecloths. They got all the fabric to come in. Mama made the tablecloths. That's all I'm gonna say. So if you ain't there, child, girl, you gonna miss it. But everything is put together. All you gotta do is, and my daughter doing a setup. So she said, I'm gonna do the setup. We just set up the tables, the chairs, the tents, the music. I'm pretty sure she'll set up all the decorations. She said, all I need y'all to do is to blow up the balloons. Help me set up the tent. I said, okay. And we only have to physically blow them up. She got the little balloon blowers, the pumps. Girl. Yeah. I see my skin color coming back. My skin color, y'all know I got real dark this summer. It's coming back. My makeup's starting to match now. Girl, yes. I can really wear some makeup. Yeah, she did that. She did that. My daughter's birthday is today. She is 40. Really? My daddy's birthday today. He 80. Well, happy birthday to your daughter. 40. I didn't know you had a 48-year-old Miss Diana. Wow. So I'm young enough, old enough to be your daughter. Wow, Miss Diana. That's a big deal. That's good. And you tell her we said happy birthday. Oh, man. Patricia, if you still in here, I have not been to Goodwill since, I want to say, it might have been early part of this year. Goodwill has made a lot of changes. And to me, they don't have a lot of stuff in there. Have you found that to be true? Because I know you be shopping over there all the time. I don't like Goodwill no more. Although I did. Ooh, y'all, I found this bad trench coat up in there yesterday. I got it too. Y'all, the trench coat was $6. Girl, that trench coat was so nice. Ooh, and I saw the vision, like a pair of jeans with a cute little white shirt with that colored trench coat, and it's like a greenish color. Girl, that trench coat was so cute. I had to get it. But I have not seen a lot of stuff. I don't like the new Goodwill. I don't like what they doing. They don't have as many toys anymore. Um, I ain't see no candles. I was like, what's going on with Goodwill? Even like their men's shirts, they used to have their men's shirts organized, like color coordinated. They have all the whites. They ain't got none of that. It's either people not giving or what. Girl, they ain't hardly have anything. I know they go to the kind of shops in the rich areas and get a lot of bargains. We caught them. I used to work in one while, Kimmy. That is a still on the call. Girl, it was, and I wanted to get they had a London fog up in there too. I was like, I don't need two trench coats. One is just fine. I don't need two of these mugs. But they had a tan London fog trench coat. Girl, I want that trench coat so bad, but I wasn't gonna pay no $20 for it. Although it's a steal, remember, this is Goodwill. If it was $6, I would have picked it up. But not no 20. Not gonna do it. And I even looked at like some of the furniture they had in Goodwill. They don't have a lot of stuff at the Goodwill now. Okay, everyone, please hit the like button. You was paying for the name. Yep. Probably so. Y'all ain't hitting the like button. Well, thank you all for, you know what? I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't even do the little poll. Because this helps people to remember. Hold on, let me do the poll. Boom. That'll help people to remember. It means the world to all of us working with Kimmy. Thank you, Feronium. We're real close to hitting that subscriber count, but it's gonna slow down a lot. And it's probably my fault. I didn't go live this weekend, so it takes you out the algorithm. Look at you, run around like a little bee. Mom, I slept so good with that lavender. Oh, I slept so good smelling that scent. Oh, I had it right there on my pillow. Yeah. What time is it? It's 5:41. Y'all ready to go outside? I don't feel like walking out there, y'all. Oh. Mama moving. Girl, she up ironing. She is up ironing. Thank you, Ferroni. I appreciate it. I don't feel like going outside today. I don't feel like being cold. Because I know it's cold out there. I don't feel like being cold. Y'all, them chickens are humongous. Let me tell y'all what I saw yesterday. So, yesterday was, I usually don't be in the chicken coop like that anymore. I think it's 50-something degrees here. I usually don't be in the chicken coop like that anymore. I go out there and sit for a little bit, but I was out there a long time yesterday evening till almost dark. Girl, in the baby pen, do you know them roosters are getting on top of the hens? I didn't even think they were old enough to do that. They are getting on top of my hens, trying to do their business. Yesterday it was 2 roosters on 1 hen. I was like, what are y'all doing? Y'all in here terrorizing these chickens. I'm just going to give it until next week. I'm going to leave them where they are now. But next week, them roosters coming up out that pen. And that guinea, the guinea that I put back into the pen, girl had feathers all in his, all because that's a female guinea, all in her mouth. She's terrorizing them chickens in there. Both guineas coming out and roosters coming out. Girl, they're going to be out there on the yard. They coming out. I ain't fooling with they behinds. Y'all not going to terrorize my babies. They getting ready to start laying anyway. Within the next 2 weeks, within these next 2 weeks, they ought to be, I even set up their nesting box yesterday. They should be getting up in the nesting box pretty soon, showing that behavior, getting up there, sitting, all that kind of crazy, jazzy stuff. And then I say sometime in November, they should start laying. Maybe set a goal. I can't set the goal for Ronnie. Remember I told you I don't have access to it on this stream. And I'd rather have it to where if you want to purchase a membership, or if you want to purchase a super chat goal, you are more than welcome. Y'all know where they are. And no. Girl, you don't have to say sorry. I just feel like if you're going to give something, you're going to give something. If you're not, you're not. I don't want to just have to ask all the time, because sometimes it's the same people giving, and that's like, that gets costly, y'all, for the same people to get super chats over and over. That gets real costly, and I don't want to do that to my people. They are getting older. Hey, Nancy DC. What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Good happy October the 15th. Today my daddy 80th birthday. He turns 80 years old today, y'all. He ain't gonna watch this, so. But yeah, girl, he turns 80. And for those of you all, I don't know if I told y'all, for those of you all who wanted to get Caden something, you don't have to. But if you want to, I put up an Amazon wish list. I put up all different types of things in there that he could possibly like, things that y'all could possibly get him. If you have in mind something you want to get Caden for his birthday is October the 30th. I think we're gonna celebrate it the weekend of October 30th, which is what, November the 1st. I think that's the day we're gonna celebrate it. We are not going to Chuck E. Cheese. I don't want to be bothered with Chuck E. Cheese. Chuck E. Cheese was too loud. We're not going to the skating ring. He had a big skating ring party last year, so we're not doing no big party. We just gonna have something right here at the house. Next year he can do a party, but not this year. We just gonna have birthday cake, and hopefully his four-wheeler will be out the shop. It's still in the shop, y'all. Still in the shop. The man said he was waiting on parts to come. It's been in the shop over a month. Over a month. But if you want to get him a present, the Amazon wish list is on a community tab. You are more than welcome. You're not obligated to do anything, but if you want to, if you already have the address for those of you all who sent birthday cards to me, and you don't want to get nothing on that thing, you just want to send a card. Even if you want to send a card, just make sure it's a kitty card so he can read it. Send him a card. Say happy 8th birthday. Shoot, I slip some money in it. You know what I'm saying? You can send him a birthday card. That'll make him feel like y'all care about me too, if you want to, but you don't have to. Okay, Kimmy, good. Are you tired? Nope, I'm good. Happy birthday to your pastor there. I pray he have many more. Me too. Me too. Kimmy, dad, and Diana, little daughter, have a happy birthday. I know that's right. Her daughter's 48. She ain't that little. She right behind me, girl. I'm yawning, but I'm not sleepy, y'all. I slept all night. I'm not sleepy. Dang. I'm glad you did this wish list. I didn't know what to put on there. Good morning, Kimmy. Sorry I'm late this morning. I had to take my son to work. Oh, okay then. Miss Catherine, I didn't know what to put on there, girl. I was trying to figure out. I was Googling, like, what do you get a 8-year-old for his birthday, child? I didn't know. Is there something in my eye? I don't know why I got stuff in my eye. Is there something in my eye? Look like something right there, but it ain't. It do. Look like something in my eye right here, but it's like, there go Carter. There go Carter. Look, he got Spider-Man. Come here. What? Y'all look. Oh, look at Carter and his Spider-Man. Good morning.
Good morning.
Where you been?
I've been sleeping with Papa.
You been sleeping with Papa?
And he moved his bed like that.
I know, he moved the bed yesterday. You pee in the bed? You peed in the bed?
Did you pee in the bed, Carter?
Move
Is he
bed.
wet?
Yep. I don't know if he peed in your bed.
You peed in my bed?
He peed in
Your
his bed.
Oh, I got
I felt my bed, but I didn't see no pee.
Oh, did
No, but did you pee in the bed? Fill your pants. Fill your pants. Is it wet? Is it wet? Yeah, you peed in the bed. He peed real good, too. How long you been in your bed? You gotta wash your sheets. Carter was soaking wet. Boy, you peed in the bed. Why you ain't tell Nana so she can put you on some dry clothes? You sitting there in wet clothes. And I asked you, did he pee in the bed? Nope, Carter didn't pee in the bed. I thought he was getting ready to tell me no.
I did too.
But when he didn't answer, I knew you had peed, boy. Carter, you told me you weren't gonna do it. What? Why you looking like that? What? You told me, I said, Carter, you gonna pee in the bed? Nope, I'm a big boy. That's what you told me yesterday, didn't you? You couldn't help it, could you? They saying morning, Carter. Look.
Morning.
They saying morning, Carter. Good morning, Carter. Hi, baby. Say good morning, Carter. The man said, see you later. He said, you should have asked him. Thank you, Miss Ann. Good morning. Oh, they got you a big boy. That means you don't be in your bed. What is it? You need to go. Oh, he is fine. You need to mind your business, Wakata. He is fine, honey. He is fine. That's what's wrong with these children these days. They too daggum soft. That is not embarrassing. Did TT embarrass you? Mm-mm. And he know what the word embarrass mean too. You want to go back there and run your water? You can go back there and run your bath water. That's what's wrong with these kids these days. They too daggum soft. We ain't raising no soft. We are not raising no soft kids. I ain't got no soft boys. My boy ain't soft. That's the way, listen, that's what we talk around here. Ain't nobody soft. That's what's wrong with these kids, because the world is not going to be nice to them at all. You hear me? These little boys coming up, they're not going to be nice to them. All that, are you okay? They're not going to be nice to them. They cute now, but these little black boys will turn into men. We do not want no soft man. I don't. I don't want my boy where people running over him, and his feelings get hurt because somebody say something and he cry. You better stop that. No. Ain't raising no soft children around here. I was hard on my daughter, and she's a girl, and that's been 20-some odd years ago. She tell me all the time I'm too soft on Kaden now. No. Y'all gonna raise y'all soft babies. We're not raising no soft kids right here. Like I was sitting there, ooh, girl, talking about soft. Ooh, y'all. When I woke up this morning, I was like, I wonder what Peach doing. So I go over there on her daggone channel, and I see she has taken her son to a college in Savannah, Georgia. So they touring the college, some type of arts college or whatever. And this mug is so stupid. He's touring the campus, right? Carter, you got to stay close now. You got to stay close because that water's on. You got to turn it off. They touring the college. They get to the dorms. Number one, she got her Ray-Bans on. I don't know what the law is in Georgia or even on the college campus. I hadn't looked into it, but I will today. But she going through the college campus. She recording everything. They don't know because she got these little Ray-Bans on. The little, the little meta glasses. Well, she gets to the part of the tour where they going through these dorms. And she like, will he have his own room? Girl, he is a freshman. Freshmen do not get their own room. I don't know what you think this is. Freshmen don't get their own room. So the first room they saw, it had 3 people in the room, right? She was just like, oh, I don't like this, whatever. She was like, well, he's not going to have his own room. So they was like, well, they have another dorm where it's like 2 people to a room. So they go in there. It's more set up like an apartment. Got the living quarters when you first come in, like the couch or whatever. And then the rooms. And it's 2 beds in a room. She was like, oh, I like this one a little better. But, they said they could possibly... Turn the water off, Carter. Turn it off, baby. I told him to run it. He peed in the bed. So she said he could possibly get a room where it's just him. We hope is that pretty much. And so she asking her son, like, what do you think about the college? Like the college so far? He was like, the rooms. I was like, oh girl, she has, see, that's a South baby she done raised. He won't go get him a college. He may not want to go to the college because of the room. Most colleges, first of all, that was a nice college. These HBCUs, girl, them dorms gonna be looking like, girl, when my daughter went to college, they had roaches in their dorm. She had to get bug spray. You think they supplied it? No. She had to get bug spray to make sure she sprayed the daggone room. The rooms ain't look nothing like that. I was like, oh my God. She worried about how long the cafeteria would be open. I said, oh my goodness. Poor little tank. Poor little tank. I said, Lord, have mercy. I'm doing better today, Miss Catherine. Have you been? Girl, I saw that. I was just like, that daggone Peach. That daggone Peach. But at least she's allowing him to go to college if he goes. I just hope he stay focused because this will be the first time he's away from his mama, away from all them kids. I hope he stay focused because that freshman year is everything. Everything be happening. Hope he stay focused. He get him a good education, be able to get him a good job, but don't be going up in there like he's entitled and like he got all this money or whatever. And she was bragging like, you know, it don't matter what college she choose. At least I have the money to send him to college. Cause Peach make pretty good wearing that gown, looking a hot mess, girl. He going to be lost if she let him go to school. Girl, it's going to be a rude awakening for him. Has Pete's son came out the closet yet? Listen, if he is like that, John, oh, honey, it's going to show that freshman year, we going to see who the real Gregory McKay is that freshman year. Trust me. Whatever's going on with him, it's going to come out that freshman year when he away from her. If he like little boys, whatever, it's going to come out. It's definitely going to come out. She always makes him feel entitled. Very entitled. And I'm like, baby boy, you got a lot to learn. You won't choose a college because of the dorm. Those dorms look very nice. How many of y'all looked at those dorms? Looked at those videos? They look very nice. And it's not even a large campus. It's a small campus. She did look a mess. I would have been so embarrassed if my mama would have gone with me like that. But you know what? She wasn't doing all that dancing and cutting up at that daggum school, did she? Because see, she was around white people. She ain't do none of that. I seen them. She is sickening, girl. A hot mess. She wore a Miss Reba, right? She wore her nightgown. Talking about it looked like an outfit. Girl, you look like a whole clown. You a whole mama up there with them two Afro puffs on your daggum head, wearing your nightgown to the day. I bet you them white folks is like, who is this? Who is this fool right here? Ooh, girl. Girl. A whole hot mess. That daggone Peach. She did. She did. She was out there dancing. Oh, I didn't see that. You know, I've been busy doing stuff. I just clicked on some videos last night. Oh, no, she didn't. She has calmed her head. And you know what, y'all? Y'all know what I noticed? Let me tell you something. She made a comment last week. She did a video. She went to this restaurant. Let me see how many of y'all caught this. She went to this restaurant that she got them gift cards for. And she was at the restaurant and you could hear her talking. She said, I would have wanted to take Gregory McKay, but I had Gorgeous. I'm like, girl, I caught when she said that and I was like, to me, let me see if y'all pick this up. To me, Peach act like she ain't studying the rest of them kids. The only one she is really concerned about is Gregory McKay. That's her baby. Remember, he was the firstborn. That is her baby. She don't care nothing about them kids. Let me tell you something. I would have never. Gorgeous is the only little girl. If I was taking Gregory McKay, guess who would have been going with me? Gorgeous. She would have been. I wouldn't have left her at home with all them boys. Is she crazy? She's stupid. I would not have left my baby at home with all them boys. She would have gone with her mama. Because me and Gorgeous would have been like this. But she like this with Gregory McKay. She's, girl. I want to say some stuff, but it ain't politically correct. So I got to keep my mouth closed. She said Michaela saw a lot of stuff early in life. Wow. Yes, I picked up on that. He needs to go to college to further his. I pray he makes it through to get it. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen with that little boy, but I know whatever's going on with him is going to show his ugly head that freshman year. Because that's the most freedom he has ever had. He'll be away from his siblings. He will be able to find his true identity of who he is instead of living in mama's shadow, you know? You are so right. But girl, Gorgeous would have been with me. I would never have left her at home. Even though, that's her daddy, those are her siblings, not to say anything's gonna happen, but that's my little girl. She would be with mama. Why would she be with mama? She seems to only care about his well-being. He needs to go away. This is something positive, and I'm all for it. Yes, he needs to go. You know what? He's gonna find out exactly who he is. Then some college campuses don't allow freshmen to come to school with a vehicle. I don't know if this is the one, but I know when my niece went to UAB, Mama, did Romisha have a car that first year?
A car?
Yes, she didn't, did she? Did UAB allow her to have a car? I know Jazz couldn't take her car.
I don't think so.
Jazz didn't have no car that freshman year, did she? Nope. She couldn't have a car that freshman year. And sophomore, yes, but not that freshman year. She couldn't have a car. And the crazy part about it is, when my niece, when they did when they did have their vehicles, it was a hassle to have finding parking. To try to find parking. Jazz used to get tickets. I think Romisha used to get tickets. Not parking in the right space and not waking up on time for class, and then have to drive because it's better to walk. But having to drive, and then you not getting a parking space, you parking in the wrong spot, then you end up getting a ticket. Girl, is our kids homeschool or is still? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. I'm surprised Gregory McKay made high enough on his ACT test to even go to college. I thought he had a problem with reading. And I'm not trying to dog him or nothing, but I thought he had a problem just like the rest of them kids. But I looked it up for that school, and anybody can go. It ain't like you gotta have to have, like, it's hard to get into that school. Anybody can go. Now, I heard her say that they're going to try New York, depending on if he's going to that art school that, I think it's an art school in New York. That's hard to get into. I think that one is hard to get in, if I'm not mistaken, if that's the one she's talking about. Then I saw it clear where her and Wood was trying to sound out word. Girl, I saw that. Girl. Oh, I don't like to really talk about children and their learning, but that little boy who was sounding out those letters, because Wood was reading them, and he the wrong person to read a book to them, because he can't even, he shouldn't be reading. It should be Peach reading them books. But let me tell you something. This is how you know they don't work with those kids. I'm 49 years old. When Caden started going over the phonetic sound, and that happens in kindergarten, and they do more in first grade, but when they learn them phonetic sounds, I didn't know my phonetic sounds. I couldn't remember that stuff. Guess what? When Caden started to go over it, I started to learn it because I was helping him. So I know my phonetic sounds of the letters. And for Wood to be like, I thought, was it C? He said, I thought C was it's C, dummy. Are you for real? And she didn't know it neither. And it's like, y'all ain't been helping these kids with their schoolwork, because if you had, you would know the phonetic sound. You would know. I knew. I'm way older than them. Been out of school way longer than they have. And you didn't know it? Oh, sucks to be you. And then that little boy, he needs to go to speech therapy. That boy cannot talk. I heard him sounding them work. Carter is 4. He talk better than he do. And I'm like, oh, he need to go to speech therapy. I heard it, and I'm not even his mama. And I hate to talk about kids, but it's the truth. That boy need to go to speech therapy. He was like, Amanda, but what the world are you talking about, little boy? And that ain't his fault either. It's not his fault. That's mama and daddy's fault. Ain't got nothing to do with that little boy. And because that don't mean that he can't learn how to speak correctly. Because remember, I told y'all, both of my niece and my nephew are autistic. And I don't think he's autistic, but he has a speech and something going on with his speech. My niece was non-verbal. She wouldn't say a word. She taught more than anybody. Y'all saw her at the daggone Chuck E. Cheese. That girl be talking. And she went to speech therapy up until this year, I believe. She's 6 years old. She's been going ever since. How old was she when Danielle started her? She's been going for about 4 years. And then I think Carson got to go too, don't he? He going to speak. She got to get him started with that. He's only 2. Yeah. Girl, that little boy need to go to speech therapy. I'm sorry. He need help. She can't read or speak well herself. Linda, I saw that. Phonics. Kimmy, girl, that was sad on him. Both her parents had it. My 3-year-old granddaughter talks better than all of her kids. Miss Reba, I'm telling you something. Peach is not teaching those children, and shame on her. Shame on her. Ain't no excuse. She got her kids stair step. She could sit down and have a lesson with them instead of, I know she trying to get to the bag and everything, but that could be a part of her content, teaching her children. She could have them sit down, because remember, they stair step. They're only some of them a year apart. She can have them sitting down and she can do a lesson with them. If she can put a lesson together for them for those, for her classes, she can do the same thing with her kids. Ain't no excuse, because remember, she loved to read. My mama laughing at me. She loved to read. So if she can do it for students, she can do it for her kids. And just think about the content that is. She can have a camera rolling doing the whole thing, or do video clips to teach other mothers how to do the same thing. This girl is stupid, y'all. She's so stupid. And she has not been Peach is not a good mother. Just because you feed and clothe them and give them everything they want does not mean you are a good parent. Her responsibility is to nurture them, to discipline them, to teach them, to get them ready to go out in the real world. That's your job, dummy. It ain't to give a kid everything they want. It's not to give a kid all the food. Did y'all see the way them kids was eating? Oh, girl, that just got up under my skin. Oh, it was just like listening to a daggone fingernail going across the chalkboard, sitting there watching Gorgeous eat that food. What the? Girl, did you not teach your daughter how to have table manners, how to have etiquette? And you know that I'll take that all the way back to Tracy. Have y'all seen Tracy eat? Put a 1 in the chat if you ever seen Rasta Queen over there eating food. That is so nasty. It is so nasty. I'm sorry. Call me bougie or whatever, but that is nasty. You sit up there, you can't even chew your food. You swallowing? What you swallowing, girl? And that's how Peach learned how to be rude and nasty, is through her mama. And it's just generation. And Rasta Cream probably learned from her mama. Oh, girl. It got all over me to watch little Gorgeous eat. And I'm like, when she become of age and she go out on a date with a little boy, with a man, it won't be no little boy. She go out on a date, she is going to be like a wild dog at the table. Sitting there eating like that. Don't know high value man. Let's talk about it, ladies. Want to sit up there and be at a table with a wild dog with food all up in their mouth like that. Have y'all seen Peach eating noodles? Girl, what the heck is wrong? Girl, she act like she eating like a wild cow or something. What is wrong with you? Do people not have table manners these days? I'm talking about, she think that's so funny. That's gross. And her kids are sitting up there watching every move that she makes, what she's doing. Maybe she does know how to eat, but I don't think so, because Rasta don't eat well. Because she sit up there and eat breakfast every morning on camera, and she looks gross. Oh, girl, I saw her eat one day. The way her tongue was moving around, it's like her tongue was like a cow. I was just like, oh, she nasty. She is nasty. That's nasty. I cannot stand to see people, and maybe it's me. My mama taught me table manners. You don't sit there and talk with food in your mouth. I saw another little video of another little girl. I ain't gonna say who it was. I saw her eating food, and I was like, are y'all not teaching y'all children how to eat? You don't talk with food in your mouth. Should nobody see no food in your mouth? And why are you stuffing your mouth? You got a little fork. Cut your food, girl. Do you not know how to be soft as a lady? What is wrong with you? I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. That bothers me. It really, really bothers me. It bothers me. My mama didn't do that. My mama, now my sister, she don't eat too well. She lick her fingers and all them kind of stuff. But it ain't because my mama didn't teach us. My mama taught us. When we go out, and it started at home, we be at the table. Could you pass me that? Don't reach over nobody's plate. Don't put your elbows on the table. Wipe your mouth with a napkin. Which fork are we using? So when we go out in public, we know how to eat. We know how to communicate. All of those things, it starts right there at home. And you teaching your kids to eat like wild dogs when you get out in public, that's how they gonna eat. Like a dog. Oh, child. I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to go off. Hey, Esperanzo. I guess that's right. Hey. No table manners. None. Yogi Bear eats better than Peach. And them kids eat just like that. Just, oh, girl. How many of y'all remember, and it's not knocking her because she can afford it. I'm pretty sure my parents could afford it too. But when we used to go out to eat as a kid, my daddy gave us a price limit. This is the price that you need to spend. Don't get nothing over that. Cool. When we went on that menu, I knew exactly what to get. I was like, oop, that costs too much. I can't get that. Oop, Daddy, can I get this? Yes, you can get that. And you did not just order food just because you have a surplus of money. Peach ordered so much food. Them kids can't eat that much food. Why are you doing them like that? What lessons are you teaching them? You ain't teaching them no discipline, no self-control. They think that entitlement, they think they're entitled to that. Baby, the real world ain't like that. It's not. Oh, girl. I'm glad to hear. Let me see. I'm blessed saying how you do. All of them eat like that. The way she eats food as if she never ate before. No napkin in her hand or nothing. Nothing. I thought it was just me, girl. I cannot stand to watch it. It's sick. But I'm telling you, it stems from Rasta Queen. I think she on live right now. You go over there, if she's sitting up there eating oatmeal, watch her eat that oatmeal. Watch how that tongue swirl around her mouth. Look just like, y'all know how a cow go. Her mouth do that. You see all that in her mouth. I'm like, you're nasty. You're nasty. You got to do better, girl. You got to. I'm glad to hear Reba good this morning. Good morning, and like wild dogs. Listen, it's sad. And a lot of people, and I don't know, maybe I was raised differently. I don't know, but I would think a lot of people, I ain't the only one that was raised like this. All my friends, their parents did everything my parents did. In that era, their parents did exactly like my parents. We weren't no different. We weren't no special. We weren't that special. My mom taught us table manners. That eating like that, that's gross. That is so gross. It's so nasty. And I got to work on Caden tape more, working on his book. Caden eat better than that. I got to work on his table manners. He picked up some bad habits from his daddy. Shoot, I done picked up some bad habits from him. I got, I got to stop being so rude and I ain't even realize it. To Jazz like, Mama, you be smacking. Mama, you do this. I'm like, really? I used not to be like that. I got to stop all that. If he goes to college, he will find his way without his mother. Either he gonna sink or swim. That's what college do. You either gonna sink or swim because you out there by yourself. Yep. But girl, y'all don't believe what I'm saying? Go to Rasta Queen page and look for yourself. Look, watch her eat. You can even watch her eat yogurt. She ain't even gonna chew it. She ain't gonna chew that oatmeal. She eat oatmeal and put some milk in it and stuff. She ain't gonna chew it. She swallow it. I'm like, girl, how your teeth are there? Maybe she don't have no teeth in her mouth. I don't know. Your teeth are there to help you digest your food. That's the purpose of you chewing your food, so it's easy to digest. You swallowing it. How are you breaking down those nutrients for your body to have it? That's why you chew. You chew it up so your body can digest it and your body be able to absorb the nutrients. They go where they, you know what I'm saying? But you don't even chew, you swallow it. When I chew oatmeal, it takes me a long time to take a bite. I put the oatmeal in my mouth and I chew it, make sure it's grind. I ain't swallowing a bunch of food. But that's just me, y'all. You know, there might be some people on here that don't chew their food, but I do. And I ain't stuffing my mouth. I ain't that home. Listen, I ain't no skinny girl, but I'm not stuffing my mouth like, did y'all see Gorgeous eat that food? And her mama, she has spaghetti noodles hanging out of her mouth. Lord Jesus. This Katina calling. Mama, Katina just called me. What is she calling me for? Katina. Call Katina back. What she called me for? The neighbor just called me. What she called me for? She ain't never called me at 6 something in the morning. Oh, Lord. Is Hammer out? Because he was... Why is she calling me? She keep calling me. I'm live. Oh, Lord. Please don't tell me something done happened to Hammer.
Good morning, Katina. Is something going on over here we don't know about? There's some smoke behind the house. Oh, you know, that's the dryer.
Tell her I was live. She calling me. See what I'm talking about? Girl, neighbors be calling him. She called. I told you people be watching over here. Everybody watch. The neighbor called me twice. She saw smoke coming from the house. Ain't nothing but the dry. It's cold outside. I told y'all. These people around here, you come over if you want to. They be shy. Don't think the worst, Kimmy. Good morning. Thanks to whoever gifted me the membership. I'll be in the bushes that I come out. Oh, good morning. You welcome. I don't know. It could have. I don't know if it. Did you just recently get it or did you get it last week? Hurry, help find out if everything is okay. I hate to see them eat. Girl, me too. He already sinking. He will swim. Wow. Well, he'll be all right then. He'll be all right. Oh, that probably was Baby Val. Baby Val gifted 5 memberships on my birthday. So that was her. If it came on October the 9th, that was Baby Val. She gifted you the membership. She sure did. She bought 5 memberships that day. Shout out to her. But girl, yeah. Y'all don't believe what I'm talking about? Go to Rasta Queen page. You'll see her eat. She eat like a daggum horse. A cow, excuse me. And Peach the same way. And I saw, you know what? Everything that Peach learned has come from Rasta Queen. I saw Rasta Queen dancing, her and her mother dancing on live, and it just made me think of Peach. I was like, oh, this Peach just like Rasta Queen. Rasta Queen sitting up here faking the funk, just like her mama. Just like her mama. Just the apple don't fall too far from the tree. Rasta Queen is the same way. That's why they don't get along. That's gonna be my next video. They are one and the same. Me and my daughter, girl, we bump heads so bad. Me and Jazz are identical. We are the same. It's like a mirror between me and her. When I was younger, I was the same way. That's why we don't get along. Rasta Queen and Peach, they the same. That's why they don't get along. Girl, she thought the house was on fire. Must have been.
She did.
Girl, she thought the house was on fire good. Anyway, let me get off of here, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. Honey, y'all done made me do a video today. I'm going to do one. Because Rasta Queen and Peach are one in the same. Yeah, I'm sure other content creators may have said the same thing, but I don't watch nobody else. So I don't know what they talking about. Girl, you said she look like her. I'm crying, laughing. Oh, my gosh. She do look like, and I'm not, and no shade to her. It's the truth. Listen, if you've seen Rasta Queen eat her food, put a 1 in the chat if I'm correct. Do she not remind you of a cow when have y'all seen a cow eat grass? Have you seen a cow eat grass, had that tongue be swelling around? See what I'm talking about? Just like, she eat just like that. What's up, D-Nice? They call me D-Nice. What's up, D-Nice? She like a cow. Peach and Rasta Queen are one and the same. The only difference between Rasta Queen and Peach is Rasta Queen is older. When you get older, you know better. You start to change. That's the only difference. Peach and Rasta Queen are the same person. They're the same person. I don't think her teeth are real. I think she got fake teeth. Oh, she got fake teeth? I'm gonna have to go back and look at that. You think she got... So what that mean? You can't eat, both of them eat disgusting. Peach open her. So wait a minute. So if you got fake teeth, you can't chew your food? She may have a tongue thrust. That's how she eats to me. What's a tongue thrust? Miss Stella, what is that? What does that mean? A tongue thrust? Mama, when people have false teeth, they can't chew their food.
I don't know.
See, my mama got her teeth. Daddy don't swallow, just swallow his food.
Oh, you can't do that.
No, she should be chewing. She must ain't got no teeth. But I've seen people, I remember when I was a little kid, I used to live in Florida. It was this man, he had no teeth. He used to chew bones with them gums. Them gums was hard. You can chew, can't you? What's a tongue thrust? I don't know what that means. I'm going to have to look it up, Miss Della. But they are one and the same. When you see Peach, you see Rasta. You just see a younger version of Peach. I mean, you see a younger version of Rasta, but they are one and the same. Like, ooh, Rasta had, I want to say she had like a S addiction. The only difference is Rasta dated women. Peach do wood, and that's the only one she do. And she done had a bunch of kids from him. They one and the same. When your tongue goes in a circular motion. Well, she can close her mouth. Whether she got a thrust or rust or whatever, Miss Della, she can close her mouth. She can swing it with her mouth closed. Nobody have to see that. Or just don't eat on camera. I don't want to see that. That's nasty. That's one of the reasons I stopped. Well, that ain't the reason. One of the reasons I want to see her. Yeah, I don't want to see her food. It make me want to vomit. I don't want to see that. I do not want to see that. I don't even like watching Peach. And it really got up under my skin when I saw Gorgeous. I felt bad for her. Like, she done ruined her daughter's life. She'll never marry a high-value man. She may not notice it. She wasn't taught it. Close your mouth when you chew. Your mouth should be closed. And that's Rasta Queen mama fault. Because you learn how to chew everything. You learn how to eat. You learn how to hold your fork from when you were a baby. Your mama teach you that. Your mama teaches you that. If your children are a reflection of you. Both of them eat discussion. Y'all. Wood does mean she said allegedly. You crazy, Miss Reba. Anyway, let me get off of here, y'all. I'll talk to y'all later. I got to get busy doing some stuff. So I'll talk to y'all later. I'm going to try to do a video today about this stuff. Anyway, love you guys. Thank y'all. And shout out to everybody who is watching on the replay. Y'all are everything. Talk to y'all later. Bye.